As Marcus Aurelius famously said, each morning we should consider our privileged existence and all the joys it brings. With this in mind, let's explore how we can cultivate a Stoic-inspired morning routine that will bring us peace and purpose. Please consider showing your support by liking this video and subscribing if you haven't already. You can even activate notifications so that you don't miss any of my videos. Number 1. Acknowledge the transience of life. As part of Stoic philosophy, understanding and accepting the temporary nature of all things is a fundamental principle. Every morning, take a few minutes to be in a peaceful and undisturbed environment. Make sure your posture reflects your balance between stillness and awareness. Close your eyes and imagine the universe, with stars forming and fading, and galaxies moving in the eternal passage of time. Think of the Earth as a tiny speck in the cosmos, with civilizations coming and going and mountains and rivers coming and going too. Then bring your focus closer to your own life, which is so short in comparison. This exercise is not to belittle our value as individuals, but to recognize the preciousness of our lives. When we accept our mortality, we prioritize what matters, instead of getting lost in meaningless distractions and conflicts. By engaging in this practice each morning, we can remind ourselves to live to the fullest with purpose, love, respect, and action. As Seneca said, life is long if we use it well, and this is the mindset we can cultivate to make the most of our days. Number 2. Record your thoughts. Keeping a journal is more than just noting down events, it is a conversation with oneself. It encourages self-reflection, centering, and even emotional release. Writing down one's thoughts is a powerful tool to make changes. Find a journal that speaks to you, whether it be a notebook, diary, or digital document. This is your safe space, free of judgment and expectations. Start each morning by writing down the initial thoughts that come to mind. These could be dreams, emotions, or anticipations for the day. Doing this will help clear the mind of all the scattered ideas. Showing gratitude is also an important part of Stoicism. Make a list of 3 things to be thankful for. This could be being able to wake up to another day, the warmth of a blanket, or the joy of a loved one's smile. Self-reflection is also important. Think of a Stoic principle or a personal challenge. Ask yourself questions to help you understand your actions and strive to be better. Don't use this as a time to be self-critical, but instead to become aware of yourself and grow. Finally, set an intention for the day. This could be based on Stoic values, such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. This will serve as a moral compass, guiding your actions and decisions throughout the day. Marcus Aurelius wrote down his thoughts in the form of meditations, which became one of the most influential Stoic texts. Number 3. Set intentions instead of goals. Goals and intentions both serve to lead us, but they do so in very different ways. Goals focus on the future, outcomes, and results. Intentions, however, are in the present and based on our values. Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between what we can control and what we can't. Goals may be something we can't control, but intentions are firmly within our power. In the morning, after journaling, reflect on the type of day you want to have and think of intentions, such as listening more than speaking, being compassionate, and finding moments of stillness. These are not tasks to be completed, but reminders of who we want to be. Intentions are our guide, and they shape how we choose to act, respond, and exist in the world. Instead of focusing on outcomes, intentions involve committing to values and understanding how to manage life's complexities. Number 4. Embrace discomfort. The Stoics, with their profound wisdom, believed that pursuing comfort without challenge could impede personal growth. To remind oneself of their own strength, they recommended introducing small discomforts into their lives. Seneca once said to consider scantiest and cheapest fare, with corsey and rough dress, and think, is this the condition that I feared? This was not meant to cause needless suffering, but to break the bonds of dependency on outside comforts and remember inner strength. To embrace discomfort, consider starting the day with a cold shower as a way to energize and refresh. Or forgo the first cup of coffee, recognizing that one's will and drive come from within. Reflect on a past hardship and the strength and growth that came from it. Or choose a physical activity to get to work, to be present in the environment and experience the body's capabilities. This practice serves to prepare for life's unexpected challenges and give perspective on what contentment does not depend on. Embracing discomfort is empowering and allows for a stoic sense of freedom. Number 5. Practice mindfulness in meditation. Stoicism and mindfulness, though stemming from two distinct places, ancient Greece and Eastern traditions, respectively, have the same aim: living a meaningful life. According to the Stoics, much of human distress comes from fretting about the past or worrying about the future. Epictetus suggested that our outlook shape our experience of life. To start the day, find a comfortable spot and get in the present moment. This can be done by focusing on the breath, paying attention to body sensations and observing thoughts and emotions without getting involved in them. Towards the end of the meditation, contemplate a Stoic quote, such as Marcus Aurelius's, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." The daily practice of mediating and mindfulness is not only a calming ritual, but also a Stoic exercise in appreciating the present, recognizing the difference between external events and internal reactions, and building a mental defense against life's uncertainties. Number 6. Revisit Stoic teachings. The Stoic philosophy offers a timeless guidance for living life with strength, flexibility, and purpose. However, these teachings are not just words to be read and forgotten. They are kernels of wisdom that require regular attention to bloom inside us and show in our daily actions. Make it a habit to take in the wisdom of the Stoic masters each morning. This could involve the reflective musings of Marcus Aurelius, the enlightening and comforting letters of Seneca, or the practical discourses of Epictetus. Rather than just reading these documents as you would any other book, approach them with respect and intention. You may start by letting luck direct you, randomly selecting a passage from a Stoic text or using a specific Stoic everyday meditation book. This process has a certain magic to it, often leading you to a piece of wisdom that is strangely appropriate to your current situation or the day ahead. After choosing a passage, take a moment to really be with it. Read it slowly, allowing each word and sentiment to reverberate deeply. Comprehend its essence, picture its message, and think about its implications. How does this wisdom correspond to your life? What universal truths does it reflect? After this period of reflection, you may feel motivated to jot down your thoughts. Writing is more than just putting pen to paper. It is a meditative act of conversion, transforming the wisdom of the ancients into a personal creed. As you write, you may find new layers to the teaching, perhaps seeing it in the light of a recent experience or foreseeing its pertinence in an upcoming event. But Stoicism is, above all, a philosophy of action. So, the true culmination of this morning ritual is its application. If today's teaching speaks of the impermanence of life, let it motivate you to value every moment. If it deals with the insignificance of external opinions, wear it as a shield against undeserved criticisms or compliments. Every Stoic teaching, in essence, is an invitation to action, a reminder to fill your day with knowledge and virtue. If you are lucky enough to share this Stoic journey with friends or a community, consider discussing these teachings with them. Engaging in such conversations, exchanging personal insights, and hearing different interpretations can deepen your understanding and fuel a sense of communal growth. In essence, revisiting Stoicism each morning is not only an exercise in reading, but a daily renewal of a pledge to live with consciousness, intention, and morality. As the Stoics remind us, the real essence of learning is not just in comprehending, but in embodying and living the wisdom. Number 7. Practice Amor Fati. Stoicism is filled with a wealth of wisdom, one of the greatest being the concept of Amor Fati, or the love of one's fate. This isn't about being passive, but rather a passionate embrace of whatever life brings, be it joy or sorrow. Every day brings new uncertainties and challenges, And it's in these moments that Amor Fati reminds us to not just accept what comes, but to wholeheartedly love it. This shift does not diminish the hardships, but rather shows us the strength and wisdom that can be gained from them. To apply this in the morning, take a few moments to reflect on potential challenges and visualize them not as obstacles, but as opportunities to refine and define our character. Every event, no matter how small, is part of the masterpiece of our lives, and we have the power to turn each circumstance into growth, wisdom, and gratitude. Let Amor Fati be your compass, guiding you through every situation with resilience and gratefulness. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions, but rather understanding the nature of existence and cultivating an inner peace. Which of these practices will you add to your morning regimen? Please leave a comment. I'm grateful to have you here and thank you for watching. Until we meet again, carry out these stoic exercises and let them revolutionize your mornings and, in the long run, your life.